I want to give all praises and glory to Yahawashi, and give honor to the real sincere elders of Yahawashi, and peace and salutation to the brothers and sisters throughout the four corners of the earth that are waiting on the salvation and the return of Yahawashi. We're the church of Yahawashi here in Houston, and we want to first just go ahead and show the sign of the 12 tribes of Israel. You got the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, so-called Negroes, West Indians, and Haitians, the southern kingdom. We got the northern kingdom, which is the so-called Latinos, or natives of the Americas, which consists of the northern kingdom from Simeon all the way down to Issachar. Okay? So yeah, right now we're just going to kind of go into, basically, standing up and being a man, standing up for Yahawashi in the last days. Okay? Because this is what it's really about. It's not about anything else but standing up for Yahawashi and the true words of the scriptures, as it is written. Alright, so go ahead and read that piece of us.
This is 1 Kings chapter 2. Now the days of David drew nigh that he should die, and he charged Solomon his son, saying, I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong, therefore, and show thyself a man.
Yeah, show thyself a man. See, when you go to the scriptures, our forefathers showed themselves to be men.
Right.
They didn't back down from other men that was coming up against their power.
Right.
This is our heritage. You gotta stand up for it. You can't be a punk and just sit there and think that things are gonna change, man. Especially you gotta stand up like a man and gird up your loins.
Right. And being a man, according to these scriptures, man, it's not just, having a path between your legs, man. Hey, the Most High put in the scriptures a prerequisite or that thing that it tells that makes you a man.
That's right.
And it goes into it in verse 3. It states, verse 3, and keep the charge of the Lord thy power to walk in his ways, to keep his statutes and his commandments and his judgments and his testimonies, as it is written in the law of Moses, that thou mayest prosper in all that thou doest and whithersoever thou turnest thyself. And so, in these laws, statutes, and commandments, man, this is what the Most High is requiring of us in this time, to have us to stand up to be that man, to stand up for these laws, statutes, and commandments that were prescribed, that he gave to us by the hand of Moses. And follow in the faith of Yahawashi, man, and what he's telling us to do as well.
Yeah, because that's basically what was written, man. Everything that was in Israel was about who was standing up for these laws, statutes, and commandments, for Yahawashi, for the truth. Right? It wasn't about us being all Israel coming together, man, because as you already know, man, there's a lot of division in Israel. And the reason why there's a division because there's going to be those who are going to stand up for the words of Yahawashi and those are on. And it's going to be made manifest who those men are. Right? So go ahead and give me Jeremiah 17:5, huh?
This is Jeremiah 17, verse 5. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man.
Yeah. Cursed be the man that trusteth in man. Keep going on.
And maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord.
Yeah, and a lot of you guys claiming that you Israel and claiming that coming out in the streets, on the highways and byways, you claim that your heart ain't departed from the Lord, but it has departed. And you don't even know it.
Right.
Because what it is that you got men that are out there actually putting up the words of other men above these scriptures. Right? And you don't even realize that your heart is already departed from it. No man can serve two masters. Understand that.
Right.
And that's what a lot of you guys don't know, huh? You gotta really examine yourself whether you be in the truth.
Right.
Examine yourself, man. If I gotta ask a man who his head is and he can't say it's Yahawashi, there's a problem.
Right. Right.
If a man can't understand who his head is, man, you lost, man. You got to now examine how did you get from that state of believing that Yahawashi was your head into believing it's a man. Right? Go ahead, on.
Verse 6, for he shall be like the heat in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh, but shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness, in a salt land, and not inhabited.
Hey, go into that,
hey man, look, you know, hey, that aspect of it, man, in layman's terms, man, those men who believe in that, man, hey, that's destruction right there, bro. Yeah. This land is going to be laid waste. And all those who put their trust in man and not in Yahawashi, that's their inheritance, man. Yeah. So, man, we got to examine everything that we do. We got to examine, even from our teachers, man. Our teachers, if they're sincere teachers, they would give us information and then tell us to go out and examine it, right? Yeah. Hey, because, you know, they wouldn't want to lead nobody astray. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If your teachers don't, if you have some good teachers on your hand, man, they should be telling you, hey, check what we saying to see if we wrong. Yeah. Hey, you never know. They may be wrong, they may not be wrong, man. Yeah. So when you go into the scriptures and you start digging into it, hey, man, you may find something, man. The Most High may put a spirit, and that's not to lift you up just because the Most High gave you something. It's just for truth's sake. Yeah. It's just for truth's sake. Because, man, we operating, our comfort today is the scriptures, man. So we operating in the spirit of truth. If it's not the spirit of truth, man, it's the spirit of lies, man. That's correct. And we don't want to dwell in the midst of the spirit of lies, because we know that death and destruction is the inheritance of those who trust in lies.
Man. Yeah, and it says we trust in man. What does it say? He shall not see light.
He shall not see when good cometh.
Yeah, so you got guys out there, you want to actually see when good coming, you want to see them chariots and get delivered, but you're not going to be able to see that and experience that. And the whole thing about this thing is about the good news, man. That's the gospel. That's right. The good news is us being able to be delivered from the hands of our enemies.
Right.
That's part of the good news. But if you trust in man and you're not trusting in the scriptures, and you willing to say out of your own mouth that you put another man's words above these scriptures, the Most High going to deal with you. And that's when you're going to inherit. Go ahead and go into what they're going to inherit, right?
For he shall be like a heath in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh, but shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness, in a salt land, and not inhabited.
And not inhabited. Now, what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah when it got destroyed? Didn't that place turn into salt?
Turned into salt, man.
Didn't they go and test the elements over there, and it was like sulfur?
Yep.
So you're going to inherit this place. You're going to inherit this right here, this place that's not going to be inhabited no more. That's talking about those missiles that's going to fire off. When it hits this place, for all those wicked men that trusted in man and not trusted in Yahawashi, that's your inheritance.
That's right.
All right?
In verse 7, blessed is the man that trusted in the Most High, and whose hope is the Lord.
Yeah, blessed is the man who trusted in the Most High, and whose hope is the Lord. That's what our hope is, man.
That's right.
If a man ain't coming out of these scriptures and wants to omit and take away stuff, the Most High going to destroy him. Now, what is the Most High going to do to those that hearken unto his words? He's going to deliver them.
Right.
Okay, go ahead and give me that Sirach 23 and 19.
This is Sirach 23, verse 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
Yeah, that's the type of man that fears man. You make your trust in man. You're gonna put a front on brothers about what a man is gonna do. You worried about what a man is gonna observe and report and say about something. You think that that's the eye that you gotta be worried about. What's the eye that gotta be worried about, huh?
Gotta be. Knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
And what?
Beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts.
Yeah, considering everything. Considering the most secret parts, your deception, man. Because all that stuff is gonna come to light, man. You think the most size of 10,000, his eyes is 10,000 times brighter than the sun. You're not going to be able to cover what you cover, man. That's what we're telling them, they got to repent, man.
Right.
Because man's heart is going to be tried, man.
That's right.
Most High is searching the hearts of the reins, man. He's searching for who's really down for him and who's not. You want to be down with a man and not with Yahawashi, then stay there.
Yeah.
Just remember that remember to quote that man that you want to quote all the time, and don't point out the scriptures, man. Don't come back and forth and say this so and so said this, but then it ain't matching with the scriptures.
Right. You got to come here, man. This is your comfort. This is your rest. This is your peace.
That's right.
This is your salvation. It's in Yahawashi, in the words of this book, bro. And if you go against these words, man, hey man, there's no hope. There's no hope, man. Just stated in First Kings, hey, the Lord told Solomon, hey, abide in the law, statutes, and commandments, man.
Yeah.
So,
that's right.
And if you're not abiding in those laws, statutes, and commandments, man, you're taking a wrong turn.
Yeah, and really you rejected Yahawashi. Yeah. And I would give you a quick Psalms 4.
I had a precept over that, you know how they fearing man. This is Luke chapter.
This is Luke chapter 12, verse 4. And I say unto you, my friends, be not afraid of them that can kill the body, and after that have no more that they can do. But I will forewarn you whom ye shall fear. Fear him which after he has killed has power to cast into hell. Yeah, I say unto you, fear him.
That's right.
You know, so they fearing these men, you know, afraid of what they can do to them when they need to be fearing the Most High. Right. He's the one who can destroy your spirit, you know, and take you up out this thing.
Yeah.
You know?
And what did he say he's going to do with that, huh? Read that last part again. He's going to destroy where?
In hell.
Yeah. And that hell is talking about over here.
That's right.
And because what's happening is, you got to realize that here in Babylon, there's men that are slated for great judgment. The Most High brought certain men back in the reincarnation in the last days here in Babylon just to have their body and their soul cast into the fire that's going to come upon this land.
Yeah.
You got to consider that, man. That's the reason why you got so much division and wickedness in Israel. Because the most violent, wicked people of our nation are here to face judgment too. And you got to rebuke them, man. And like the brother brought out, you can't fear those men.
That's right, that's right.
What man, he going to suspend you?
Right, man, look, and man.
He going to hand you the pink slip? What, you ain't get no wages no more?
Right.
We neighbors of Yahawashi, what you going to do? We working for that same penny.
Yeah.
So a suspension, kicking somebody out ain't going to do nothing. You're not going to frustrate the word of Yahawashi.
Right. Come to this truth, man. And man, you know, and by bringing out the scriptures, man, hey, this is a labor of love according to the scriptures. When we come out and bring truth to those who don't know, who have never heard, or those who have heard and they don't have that right knowledge or whatever, man, it's a labor of love. And the thing is when you get this truth, man, always consider everything that somebody is bringing to you, man. You know, because you never know how the Most High is operating. He could bring a brother that ain't been in it for a minute and just bring a little piece of something to you, man. And it's not that he's trying to elevate himself above anybody.
Exactly.
Because man, at the end, we all brothers in this, man. Yeah. We all brothers in this. We have that one head, which is Yahawashi, man.
Yeah.
That's our head. And so this thing right here, this is all a love thing, man. We coming out bringing this truth to the brothers and sisters in the four corners of the earth, man.
That's right, huh? Because see, the thing about it is that, see, this whole thing of brotherhood is going to be known. It tells you that you shall know that they are disciples the way you love one another.
Right.
If people can see that you're devouring one another, then there's no love there.
Right.
And that's why everybody's wondering why there's so much division. But the sincere brethren, the sincere men of the elect are going to have true, sincere love for one another, man.
Right.
They're going to have true, sincere love, man. They're going to exemplify those things that's written in the scriptures, man.
Right.
Go ahead and give me that, man.
This is Psalms 40 and 7. Then said I, Lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me. I delight to do thy will, O my power. Yea, thy law is within my heart.
Exactly. This is the one from the volume of the book of Yahawashi.